Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ezinnemwilliams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, let's talk last night. What happened in Big Brother's house last night? It was a night filled with commotion. Like, I talked about the first half of it in my previous video. If you've not seen that, please go watch it. Now we are going to be talking about the three fights that happened in the house, and basically the third one is going to be a continuation of the fight between Menson and Kaybobo. Yes guys, I'm laughing whenever I think about it. Let's start with Ivata and Otega. Now, there had been an altercation earlier in the day between Ivata and Otega because of roles that they were to play in their wager. Now, Jason, who happens to be the head of house, had reassigned Ivata, and there's a lot that went down there. And Ivata initially was like, that's not what I'm supposed to do. Why am I removed from this position and all of that? Then Otega came in, and basically that was it. Then Ivata had used the F word on Otega. So later on that same evening, Ivata went to Otega with the intention of apologizing to him. But when she was about to apologize to him, he was in the dining area with Jason and the other people. Otega just, told her, you know what, I don't care about you, used the F word on her and totally just dismissed her. And then Ivata was like, what the hell? Like, I'm coming here to apologize to you and this is what you're doing. And then it turned out to be, an exchange of words between the two people. Otega called her a sore loser, that she's been a sore loser because she did not get the part of the host or something that she was supposed to be at the wager. And it was a whole lot of it was very messy, right? So Ivata was completely angry about that and all that. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing. I've said this before, and now I know I'm sounding like a broken record. Otega is annoying. He is annoying. He feels like he's the boss of the house. At some point, Ivata had to tell him, see, you are acting as if you are Ebuka. You are not Ebuka. You cannot be Ebuka. You are not even as fine as Ebuka. Well, somebody had to tell him, because that was really annoying. Like, watching Otega and the way he acts in the house, like he's their big brother, it just doesn't make any sense. Now, moving on, let's talk about the fight between Rude Boy and Jason. Now, during their presentation, during the dinner that Big Brother had organized. So because Jason is the head of house and he was pressed, he literally made Rude Boy to, rush his own part of the game and all of that so that he could go pee. Now, Rude Boy was not having it. Like, if you wanted to pee, there's a way you would have handled it. Maybe talk to Big Brother or talk to any of the ninjas or something, like rushing me and all of that. So that was basically what had caused the fight. Culture tried to intervene, and Rude Boy, Culture and Rude Boy, like the way they go at each other, and basically that was what happened between the both of them. And Rude Boy was really disappointed in Jason because he said, there's no other person here that I've met before the house except you. Like, we bonded during lockdown, so you are here acting like, brand new, acting like you don't know who I am, acting like we're not bros, and like, yeah. So I'll say this, Rude Boy might sound loud, he might sound, ras and all of that, but one thing I will not take away from him is, so far, I've seen that the guy is a real person. Yeah, he's been very, very real. He's been himself. Now, Jason, the way he acted towards him, dismissing him, and the way Jason acted, if you watched it, you know that it's not right. I don't know if it's because of, he's the head of house or something, but he has actually been a very good head of house so far. But I just feel like the way he handled it was not proper. That's what I have to say. Now, moving on to the main fight of the night. Menson and Kaybobo. Now, I already talked about the first part. The second part of the fight was caused because Menson had wanted to go apologize to Kaybobo after their first altercation. Now, Imisi, blocked him, like, what exactly is going on? What are you going there to do? He said, I want to go and apologize to him, but you know what, since he called my mom, I am not going to apologize, because he had said, who born me, right? And then when he was explaining that to Imisi, Kaybobo heard it from the room and he launched out and was like, I never called your mom. I never called your mom. Like, I hate liars. Why are you lying? And it was a whole lot of mess. At some point, Menson had to bring out his mom's picture. Like, this is who bombed me. And it was a whole lot. They had to restrict and hold Kaybobo because, I mean, that guy is huge. He's tall, right? And that was what happened. That was like, it was so bad that Kaybobo was vibrating. He was shouting, I don't like liars. I don't like liars. Menson was on the other side saying, you know what, you're the one that's a stupid person, you're the one that's an idiot. Come to Port Harcourt, I'm gonna less you. And Kaybobo was like, if they leave both of us outside, I'm gonna deal with you. And then Kaybobo was like, you are never gonna win this, big brother. Try to show yourself, and all this clout chasing is not gonna make you to win the show. And Kaybobo was really, really agitated to the extent that big brother had to call him into the diary room. Well, I also have to say thank you to Imisi for calming him down and for defending him, because after the fight, the likes of Bright Morgan and the rest, or Collar rather, not Bright Morgan, they wanted to know what exactly did he actually say your mama or something. And then after everything that people that were there had explained, this guy never called his mom. He actually said, who born you? Right? And both what's his name, Denari, Imisi, every other person, they were saying that Menson was wrong, that he was just blowing this thing out of proportion, and they don't know if he was fighting because of the fight that had happened between Kaybobo and Koyin, and that was it. That was, what had happened. Now, this is what I think about this thing. Number one, Menson is a rabble rouser. Yes, he instigates things. He comes and he, incites people. I've noticed that about him. Now, the thing is, he doesn't know that the housemates have also noticed that, and most of them are not cool with him. And he's slowly getting on their nerves. Even Sabrina had said it, other housemates had said it, right? And I think that if he continues this way, Ingo chop nomination, taya. He will chop nomination. And also knowing that he doesn't really have a strong fan base on the outside, he might just be one of the first people to leave Big Brother's house. Yes. Now, talking about K-Boy, I think K-Boy should really put his emotions in check. Now, Menson has known that his weak point is he hates people lying on him. And the way he reacts, he cannot keep it together. He is going to poke him. You think that this, poking that Menson gave him is like the end of this whole situation? Nah, that's not what's going to happen. He is going to poke him. So I just feel like Kaybobo should tone it down. He should keep his emotions in check. Else, he's gonna collect strike or even disqualified, because the less people are in the house, the more chances of whoever it is that is still in the house to win. So I think he should basically keep his emotions in check. Again, I like to say that nobody is a victim here. I refuse. You see that propaganda of victim in Big Brother's house this year? Isn't they have refused to buy it? I have refused to accept it. Yes. All of them know that Big Brother's house is like a pressure cooker. It's like a boiler room, right? So if you know you do not have the capacity to take the heat, why did you come there? Why did you, go through all the auditions to come there? Every one of them that are in that house went through all those rigorous audition processes, and I feel like they should take whatever it is that is being dished on them. Like, this is just the first week. It's gonna get more intense. So I am not here for any victimization propaganda. K-Boy is not a victim. Menson is not a victim. Yes, in this situation, Menson was wrong, but he is not a victim. K-Boy is not, or Kaybobo is not a victim. None of them in that house is a victim. All of them are housemates fighting for 150 million naira. Big beans. Yes, if you want 150, then you got to stay in that house and take the heat. Also, I can't wait to see Denari and Indabo's kid display what they had planned last night, because they looked around and they said, this one everybody's crying. It's a cry-out-on in Big Brother's house. It be like, say, we go come do our own, plan our own thing, perform, because all of them are just performing in the house. So I can't wait to see what it is that they have in stock for us. Yes, guys. Also, I noticed that Jason and Dede, Dede is kind of cozying up to Jason. Let's see how this goes. But before I go, when I see my ship, Mm. When I see Imisi and Kaybobo last night, yeah, that's my shape. I just pray that Kaybobo will remove his eyes from So and just focus on Imisi. You understand? Because Imisi cannot come and lay the ground, then another woman will not come and enjoy what she is taking care of. It's no good now. I mean, my people, how wanna see him? You know, good. Well, on that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, what exactly are you waiting for? Kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Ezinnemwilliams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.